Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to a hunt that we started months ago. I don't know the last time that I hunted this, but it's been a while. But I figure since the spooky season has begun, we can rock and roll into something a little bit spookier. You know, they asked for something spooky, and the bones are their money. And so are the worms. What's up, Kenji? What's up, Cheese? What's up, Justin? What's up, Lobster Sand? What's up, Baino? Ghost Baino, how you doing, buddy? Rosemary. Thank you for the happy belated birthday wishes. Super appreciate y'all. And a 7-star Roaring Moon and Iron, and Scarlet and Iron Valiant and Violet. Can someone invite me to Iron Valiant? Listen, normally I don't allow stuff like that in the old chatteroo, but why not? Why not? Justin, what's going on? Don't worry about it, buddy. We're here. We're living the dream. It's all that matters. I'll have another one next year. Good Lord willing, you know? You never know what's gonna happen. Old Nintendo dude, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. All right, y'all. Well, let's stop the jabberjaw and let's get into it. So we got a couple things. I don't know if we want lo-fi or not. I think I'm gonna go with like 3DS audio instead. I think we'll let this hard pause. Spotify's gonna get enough attention today with that T-Swift lady doing her thing. All right, here we go. Roshin, how's it going? Now, this is a shiny and or deserving of being hunted. It is. It is. And so we got Deoxys and we've got Deoxys and we've got this. Now, my Deoxys should be counting, but it is not counting. So I might have to start that count over again real quick. Give me just a second while we get everything all coordinated as is trad. Let's see. End this hunt. Let me just go ahead and... Oh, crap. That's not what I want to do. See what I'm doing here? Now I'm making big mistakes. Huge. Let's see. We want to do that. And we'll get it all set up. These are the things, you guys. We talk about this all the time. It's been such a long time with this hunt. No wonder I have things I need to do. All right, let's see. Where is the button I'm looking for? So not the droids you're looking for. These are not the droids we're looking for. All right, there we go. Game Boy Operator, open in a new window. No. Game Boy Operator, open in new window. Okay, and I'm just going to restart it. And I need to get this. There we go. Okay, so now we should be in good shape. If I go here, browse, screenshots, blah, blah, blah. Text files, dedicating counter hunt, soft reset, projector source, Game Boy Operator, start hunt, increase by 1, and let's boogie. Okay, so we got no DARKRAI. There we go. You're Rocco. What's going on? You're doing great. Love to hear this. Today your birthday? Is it birthday time? Is it birthday time? Charizard's greater than Squirtle. Fair. Fair. Okay, I just got to get a vibe. Roshin, I'm doing great. How are you doing? Good to see you. Today is birthday time. I had a baby. Get that stuff done. Happy birthday. Happy day of birth, babe. Hope you're loving it. Hope you live in the dream. Hope everything's coming to you in all the ways that life comes to you in the good place. You have Squidward eyebrows. Oh my god. Squilliam R. Fancy Son eyebrows more like it. Where are you so I can toss you the heck out of here? Oh, there we are. Thanks, James. Appreciate you. All right, so now we can just talk. So this one's good because this is just spam and A. We don't have a whole lot to do to get to DARKRAI, which is really great. 7 weeks until mine and Ruby and Sapphire's birthday. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. All right, let's see. Nothing on this one. I lost my rubber band, so I actually have to manually reset this. Like a peasant. Like a peasant. It's terrible. We're at 4,595, and we are at... let's see, 826 DARKRAI or 825 DARKRAI. So, you know, all in all, we're getting close to odds for these. Getting close to one of them being at odds or together at odds. So, that's not too bad. There's no blended odds because the odds are exactly the same, but we're getting about 1 check each, like 1 check per, which is pretty good. That's what we want. I found out this year I share a birthday with my favorite Pokemon game, Black and White. Nice. Oops. I got to get used to this. Again. It's just it's just how she goes. Yeah, we get about 2 checks a minute, which is pretty good for an 8192. Most of them you don't get that much. So Darkrai and Deoxys, it might even be a little more than 2 a minute, depending on how well they stagger. But yeah, I'm ready to see a yellow Deoxys, and I'm ready to see a purple Darkrai, because it's been a great while that we started these. It's easy for me to track non-important things. When it comes to something important, I can't track nothing for some reason. How funny that turns out. Isn't that just the way it goes? Isn't that ironic? Don't you think? It's a little too ironic. What do you guys think? Do we want the Game Boy music, or do we want to get some or the DS music, or do we want to get some lo-fi going? What are we feeling this morning? Because there's a lot of like lull. I feel like there's a lot of lull time. Hi Carly, how's it going? You guys tell me what you're vibing with, and I'll get it going. I'm big into the slow-fi lately. I even listen to it all day at work. DS sounds. Okay, we're doing the official. We got the official coming in from Rosemary. Carly, how you doing? DS sounds okay? All right. All right. Here we go. All right, we got an orange Deoxys. Pokemon, what's up, brother? How you doing? I'd say it's a good thing, but I wouldn't say it's a bad thing either. SpongeBob is a goated series. It is. Well, the early season. So I'd say someone saying you have Squilliam eyebrows is good. Listen, Squilliam's fancy, son. Squilliam are fancy, son. Did you use the void glitch to get there? No, I just injected the event into my game. Hi, Hefty. Good morning. Appreciate you enunciating the letter H. It looks overlooked a lot of times and gets and deserves more credit than it deserves. Well, thank you. K, Hefty. I'm just going to keep doing it. I'm fine for whatever. It's great. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Hot stuff. Hot stuff. Not too bad. Very glad it's Friday, even though I have a super busy weekend, but it's good busy, I suppose. How are you? I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. I don't have a terribly busy weekend, but I'm going to hope to get out for a really long run tomorrow. Okay, we're at 40. What is it? Not 4,900. 5,730 encounters? No, 5,430. I can't do math today. It's too early. 5,430. Okay, not bad. Hefty, I don't have any more rubber bands. Mr. Whippy cracks me up. Hefty, I broke all my rubber bands. Hefty, did you take a look at either of those clips? What'd you think? If you did. If you haven't taken a look, that's fine. I was just curious if you had taken the old look-a-rooney. All right, let's see. Deoxys loading up. Darkrai, nothing there. I did look at them. Thoughts? And those were just ones that were suggested by the algorithm. And I was like, oh, cool. These are interesting topic points. Talking topic points. But yeah, even I've been indecisive of what I listen to in my free time lately. So it's been music from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Nice. Well, today Taylor Swift's new album comes out, so I'm sure there will be lots of people spinning some Swift. That's what they call it. They call it spinning Swift around the block. You know, it's just, you know, sometimes you wake up in the morning and you're like, huh, what should I do? And then someone's like, maybe you should spin some Swift. How about a hair tie? Sounds strange. Hair tie could potentially work. I don't know if I have one. I don't know where my rubber bands went. I used to have a bag full of them, and I guess like over time, I just like they just be bussing. Hang on, guys. All right, there we go. I'm just going to go ahead and put this out here because I think that it's going to be relevant. Early copies of Legends EA have, in fact, been leaked or released in the wild, and people have a copy of the game. No leaks will be allowed in this stream going forward unless they are dramatically fake leaks. Then I support those. You guys are allowed to put anything in the chat as long as it is completely irrelevant. In Legends EA, you don't actually get either Tepig, Chikorita, or Totodile. They've been replaced entirely by Mo, Shemp, and Curly from the Three Stooges. Like, to me, that's an excellent leak, and thank you for sharing that with the people. But other than that, let's make sure that we are watching. There's lots of people in here that might not want to learn about these things. So, yeah. Show some respect. Put some respect on the name. You know, put some spec on the name. That's what I'm asking for. I think I set myself up in this hunt to actually complete it properly, but I genuinely do not know. Can't tell if you're trolling, if people really gotten a hold of the game. Yeah, as of yesterday, I think. I had a couple things spoiled for me that I'm happy about, actually, but yeah, kind of a bummer. So, it's not really that much of a spoiler. Not really that much of a spoiler. Honestly, what I learned, it's more of like an expectation that was confirmed. What about a portion of ZA that is a rhythm game where Pikachu slaps its bum to the tune of Wipeout? I can't even tell you the money that I would spend on that game. Yeah, we could like Donkey Konga, except for like Pikachu's bung. Pika Bunga. I did legitimately see they're adding a battle pass like in Fortnite. Yeah, they are. Yeah, big battle pass game. Yep, it's true. It's going to be a battle royale. Don't see any leaks here. Should be common knowledge. Oh, you would be surprised what you would think is common knowledge in a live stream versus what's the reality. All right, here we go. New Moon Island, NMO. Oh, Island starts with I. Happy morning, everybody. Will we get a we will get a Sabrina Carpenter Pikachu skin. Oh my God, what's the Juno pose going to be? All right, there we go. Microtransactions, you have to pay per shiny check. A quick PPSC. Nothing like a quick PPSC. Another Pokemon channel being added. Don't even get me started. If there was a Pokemon channel, I would honestly chop off 2 of my pinky toes just to play that game again. And I could play it right now. I only have 2 pinky toes, and it'd probably be really bad for stability, but I would do it. I would do it. All right, Darkrai and your red scarf. We need your purple scarf. What do we got here? All right, Deoxys in your orange skin. We need your yellow skin. We need a little bit more jaundice. A little less Trump, a little more jaundice. That's what we're going for when it comes to our Deoxys. No T, all J. No T, all J. That's what I'll name it when we catch it. NOTALLJ. No T, all J. And then someday I'll be like, what does this even mean? And I'll have no record of why I named my Deoxys No T, all J. Nothing there. Nothing there. I thought it was actually a stealth sequel to Hey You Pikachu. I would also love that. I have a theory. I have a theory that Hey You Pikachu is coming to the Switch too. We also get a Whitney Houston costume from one of her most famous concerts. Well, I mean, she hasn't had a concert in freaking a decade and a half, so I had to do the Pikachu voice in Pokemon channel. I would argue with the Pikachu. I'm telling you right now, Hey You Pikachu is coming to the Nintendo Switch too. That's the only reason they built in the game chat feature. It's for HYP. You guys might not believe me, but I'm telling you, it is categorically the most true thing I've said. I've said a lot of things. It's Legends ZA protagonist doing the default Fortnite dance like they did in the BDSP era. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. I like in Sword and Shield how you can spin and then you do a blah. And I wonder what it's going to be in ZA because I feel like they all have things. By the way, Nick, had someone at work go for 2 hours about Whitney. Wow. I don't believe you had evidence. Now I'm fully on board. Evidence. What is Hey You Pikachu? James, it was a game back in the day where you could speak to Pikachu on the N64 through a microphone. And you could say things like, hey, Pikachu, cast or go fishing. And then it would fish for a fish. It was pretty crazy. Scarlet and Violet, you just stumble after you spin. Yeah, I mean, well, that's at least realistic. At least they're trying to make Pokemon more realistic. Because like when I spin really fast, I just kind of stumble too. Stumbleina, Stumble 3, Stumble... Anybody watching Only Murders in the Building? Is anybody an Only Murders in the Building fan? What do you think of season 5 so far? I'm greatly enjoying it. I think it's wonderful. I think Steve Martin has been phenomenal this season. I think Selena Gomez has just got that dun that won't quit. It's been really great. Great season. Watched the first season. Oh yeah, I knew that. I knew you didn't like the... I know you didn't dig it, right? I've not watched the show, but I did have a childhood crush on Selena Gomez. Try an adulthood one. It's way better. A re-release would fix everything with modern tech. It's true. That's what I'm saying. It's the greatest game that ever existed today. Miraidon gets dizzy if you spin while riding him. Supposedly, if you go into the snowy areas of the game and you just let Miraidon sit, it actually ends up looking shiny, which is kind of cool. I'm SOSing again. Nice. I have a theory. I really have no idea. I liked it. I love Steve Martin and Frank. And Frank, what a shout. My goodness. I just fell off watching it. Yeah, I mean, they did continually find people dead in the building. Crystal Aurora, what's going on? That's a cool name. I like the name Aurora. It's a great Foo Fighters song. Hell yeah, I remember. See, this is the thing that I hate about YouTube. Sick with the flu? Oh, no. Hang on. I got something for you. Hang on. Let me cure you, baby. Here we go. So from what I understand, you're trying to tell me that you are currently... Well, I hope you feel better. Thank you guys so much for going along on that journey with me. I think we are actually at... Nope, that's wrong. Wrong. This one needs to drop. Go. There we go. Okay, now we're in good shape. All right, there we go. Wrong song? Wait, how is that the wrong song? Oh, you put the wrong song. I love when you choose the song with the longest intros for what should be a quick joke. Hey, listen, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. That's just how we do it. Last, I want to know if you agree. Father Bride 1 and 2 are one of my all-time favorite films. Fantastic movies. Absolutely fantastic movies. Do not trample the pansies. Is it pansies? I think it's pansies. I haven't seen it in a long time. But yes. If you listen to Journey, some days. Yeah. Like Journey. Punchline took so long I got married and had kids during the build-up. Wow. Wow, listen, sometimes a good joke, you just gotta let it ride. Yeah, they're good movies. Get your coat, grab your hat, leave your worries on the doorstep. I'm named after the Aurora Borealis. That's awesome. I love the Aurora Borealis. I've seen it more times in the last 12 months than I had in my entire life. Pretty exciting. It's been a really great year for the Auroras, honestly. Big solar storm year. Just to nerd out a little bit on science and space. All right, no DARKRAI. This is great. That's exactly what I also like to put in my bread. DARKRAI. All right, here we go. 850 and 4618. Nice. Okay, so we're at officially 850 checks on DARKRAI. We left off at 820. That was the last time that I had done this hunt. We were at 820. So now we just get to kind of do our thing, which is good. It's actually not too bad. Kakalem. I think that's fine. I don't know what it means. So I think that as long as you're completely blissfully ignorant, then it's great. Your name could have been Boris and it'd still be like that? Not quite. Borealis and Boris are a hard stretch. Me thinking about the Aurora Borealis from Simpsons when you said that? I don't know that. I've never actually watched The Simpsons. Did I ever show you the picture I took of the orange sky when we got the Canada wildfire smoke last summer? I don't think so. I feel like this is going to be a joke and you're just going to send me like a picture of an orange and the sky. That's what I would do. Hey, thank you so much, whoever just subscribed. If that was you, make sure you say what up in the chat. We are just 11 away from our goal of 6,500. So if you have not subscribed yet and you're stumbling upon me in the YouTube Shorts feed, make sure you say what up. I don't know what else to tell you guys. We are less than 2 weeks away from the launch of Pokemon Legends EA, which is an amazing thing and an exciting time for everybody. Make you look at the Lorax? Well, I do speak for the trees. What's up, Emerald?
You are out of here.
Yo, Dominic, thank you so much for the sub, dude. Appreciate you. I want to go back to work. I want to be done for the day. You know, here's the thing, Carly. I know that I'm going to speak in vague terms here. I know there's a lot of uncertainties in life. And there will always be uncertainties in life, no matter where you go. But when those uncertainties start to solidify a little bit, sometimes it's okay to NGAF. And maybe it's about that time where you just NGAF for an afternoon. You know? I don't know. Oh, cute. Might delete later. Oh, hefty. That's awesome. That's so crazy. Thank God for wildfires, right? 1 week and 6 days. Yes. And the whole ZA has been dumped and is on the internet somewhere. It has been. And no leaks are to be discussed here at all. There is, like I said, I've already heard one, and I'm trying to avoid everything else. I'm not even going to... Listen, I love my friends, but I'm literally not going to watch live streams until I get my hands on the game. It stands for not give a fart. Carly, are you streaming ZA on day 1? Or are you not? I don't remember what you said. I'm legit scared to stream. You shouldn't be. There's no reason you should be scared to stream. I can't help you with all fears, but that isn't... You're scared to stream? Because you don't want anything to be spoiled? I'm confused. Hi, Jess. Planning on getting ZA on day 1? Heck yeah. I gotta order it on my Switch because GameStop's not doing a physical release, so I'll have to go get it. Like today? Oh, gotcha. Nothing will be spoiled. Nothing will be spoiled. There's nothing on the internet yet. Like, there's a dump of the game out there, but I would expect to see a lot this weekend. What day is it? Oh my God, I forgot about the fact that that is a thing. I'll be streaming day 1. I'll be hanging out here. Thank you. That's very, very nice. I'm just saying this. I'm saying this once. I'm saying this once, and I'm not going to say it again. I'm not going to feel any sorts of guilt about this. But I hope that you're not streaming because I am going for 24 hours. Because if that is at all the case, I would rather that you go live. I'm just telling you that right now. And that's it. And then after that, we don't have to discuss it again. But I know that's not the case, but I have to at least put it out there. You're going to have to get the game digitally on day 1. No, some GameStops might be doing a midnight release. My GameStop is not. Okay, Carly, cool. Just wanted to check. I know that like the world does not revolve around me, but yeah, I'm going to hang out here while I play it. Well, good. I was thinking if anybody wanted to, like genuinely, I was going to, for certain people, not everybody, jump into Discord if you guys just want to chat kind of like as we're playing, and good advertisement for your channel to come on in. Jesus loves you. Thank you, Thomas. I appreciate the reminder. He also loves people that subscribe to my channel. Just saying, which is actually not even like a joke. It's a fact because subscribers are people. So naturally, if you subscribe here, that love just keeps on circulating. My delivery through GameStop. Oh, if you're getting it ordered online, then it's totally possible. But I want to play it right at midnight. Technically, you're not wrong. No, I know. That's what I'm telling you. So you should probably subscribe. That way, the love passed around. Can I play Wipeout on my bum into the mic when I get the rhythm section to play through? I would really love if you would do that. Do you know 100% of the house fires from people who aren't subscribed? That's a lot of house fires. Wow. Wow. I'm just hearing this now for the first time. Give me one Bible verse and I subscribe. Let's see. One Bible verse. Well, there is John 3:16. That's one I see on signs at football games all the time. So there you go. You can set your account to Australian. You can get early. No, you can't set your account to Australian. You have to create an entirely new Australian account. It's different than just setting your account to Australian. You have to have an entirely separate Australian account. So for me, not worth it. Can you quote it for me, Bo? Bo? Can you quote it for me? Let's see. Can I quote it? Jesus loves me. He loves me a bunch. Because he put Skippy in my lunch. My plan is to wake up so I'm ready to play 5 a.m. my time because I'm pretty much EDT at this point. That's a good shout. That's a good shout, honestly. It should auto download, right? Not quite. Man, I tried. I'm gonna play it the minute it arrives on my doorstep. Nice. That's the King James version. King Jimmy. That's the King Jimmy version, actually. Yeah. Pokey Degeneracy. What's up? How you doing? What a name. What a name. You little pokey degenerate over here. I love it. Ellen Degenerate. Jimmy Fallon version is done by The Roots. Love The Roots. I actually like Jimmy Fallon. I think he's great. Thank you guys so much for 21 likes too, by the way. It's awesome. Appreciate you. Took the guy upstairs 7 days to create the world. There you go. There's your daily Bible verse. I don't know that that's exactly the quote, but it's close. Why do people make fun of your eyebrows? One time somebody told me I looked like the red Angry Bird. I just got the joke. Remember the one from Family Guy? Jesus tried singing Jesus Loves Me. Yeah, exactly. Jesus loves me. He loves me a bunch because he put Skippy in my lunch. God so loved the world, he sent his only begotten Son, that whoever shall believe in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. There we go. See, told you I knew it. My name is Jeff. What's up, Jeff? My name's Jeff. God, I love that movie. Welcome in. You can stay forever. Pokemon Edward, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome back to the live. Dude. Oh my God, is it the year 2014 again? This is crazy. I literally feel like I just got teleported back in time. Get a sub for that? Listen. Everlasting life sounds exhausting. Yeah, but like the second part's supposed to be super cool. This first part is terrible, but the second part's supposed to be like the best. I'm old. Despite being in my 20s, I still remember that one from reruns. Like, Carly, this is what I'm talking about. The second part has permutation alphas for every Pokemon in existence and millions more that don't even exist yet. And you love every one of them. And there's no bad designs. That's how cool that second part is. That's what I'm talking about. I'm going to try and speedrun the league. Dude, the TV show, you should do it. Heavy breathing. Sup, Raspbert. Sup, Raspberry. Avery, for real. Thank you for the sub. Do I get my sock Pokemon? You do. My grandparents love Roots. Yeah, that's... I can't really time. There's no reason to remove that message. What's the pull rate? Like 1 in 40,000? Now 1 in 8192. So we're hunting two things that are both at 8192. We got 50 encounters on basically almost 50 on each of them, I think. So pretty good, actually. We get about a little bit less than 2 a minute. What shinies have you caught up to now? I have about 530 total shinies. So long list to go through. What's up, Sarah? What game? This is Pokemon Platinum and Pokemon Leaf Green. Did you get any good picks from the packs? I got two decent pulls. I got these. I got the Ivysaur illustration rare, which is honestly just like one of the most gorgeous cards that I've pulled. The centering is really bad, and it's actually, you can kind of see it. If you take a look at this on the right side, so like where the energy's at, take a look at how thick that bar is. Now take a look at how thin it is down here. Same if you take a look at where Ivysaur is at. Take a look at the weakness, how thick that bar is right there. And then let's go up. Look at how thin it is up there. So it's a skew. The card is, oh my God, I did that again. How much did that just increase by? 871, 872. Okay, I need to drop that to 872. How many times am I gonna do that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then this one should be fine. And then Cheese, the other card that I got was my personal chase, the Marshadow. So this one's awesome. Right now it seems to be going for about 100 US. I don't think it would 10 though. I think that the left-right centering is way too far off, but the card itself looks clean. It's just the left-right is off. But yeah, those are the cards I got. The entire Evo line is beautiful. Yeah, it's super cool cards. I was really impressed. About to turn 23. I feel like a geriatric old man. Well, nobody likes you when you're 23 is another thing that you got to get used to. Going for a full shiny dex? Yeah, at some point in time. That's the goal. But it's taking a long time. Notice that the print quality on a lot of American cards seem to be worse than what we get over here. It's definitely gotten better. It's gotten better. But yeah, I also think there's got to be some intent to it as well. You can't have everything being essentially a perfect 10 out of 10. Hey, what's up, Randy? Good to see you. You could have Blink 182. I have that quote vaulted. You got to do it. Gotta do it. Gotta vault. Sorry if a free plug is frowned upon. I mean, were you plugging yourself? That. Yo, what's up, Joseph? How you doing, man? Good to see ya. US quality control is objectively worse than Japan. It is. It is. Japanese cards are really, really nice. I have. I actually don't know. I don't know if I have any Japanese cards. Actually, I have. I have some simplified Chinese. You ever accidentally reset when you got a shiny? Yes, I've even done worse than that. I've reset over a shiny Pheromosa, a shiny Groudon, and I feel like there's another one that I reset over. Shiny Pheromosa, shiny Groudon. I swore there was one more. I ran out of moves for Regice. And then I accidentally used close combat instead of false swipe on a Palkia after 29 encounters. It was devastating. And then ended up taking like 1,800. And it was so bad. I have to how to beat a Pokemon scalper by Japanese TCG. It's still scalped, dude, because English people will buy them from Japan and then sell them online at a high value. It's a brutal world right now for Pokemon cards. Brutal world for Pokemon cards. But you know what? We press on. Boats against the tide. Born ceaselessly into the past. That's what they say. That's what they say on the old thing. Never a shiny ever in a real game, but I'd cry if I ever did, especially a legendary. Yeah, it was a bummer. It was a bummer for sure. But you know, that's all right. I reclaimed them both. So I play Yu-Gi-Oh and Card Fight Vanguard. Why is that? I'm 23 and I understand classic metal like AC/DC and Metallica. Yeah. We see your party? No, man. I don't want to take any time away from the resetting. I want to get as many as I possibly can. And honestly, like I just played through this. So like my party is really nothing. My party doesn't even have anything good to it. You know, we'll do it. We'll do it. I'm such a liar. Here's what I got. I got Breloom, Noctowl, Graveler, Giratina, Quagsire, and Infernape. Basically, I sped through this as fast as I could. With Infernape and then just added things. I have other Pokemon in my box, but this is literally like, this is what I have. I probably should also heal that Breloom. Because I think I do gotta try and put this thing to sleep if I can. Oops. Alright, now I gotta save, which is gonna take a million years. This game takes so long to save. Japanese isn't sold as much here in Australia. Like my locals aren't fully sold out of them. English only sets. That's good. Wait for 35 minutes on Walmart. There was a second line drop. Came out 0. Apparently on Pokemon Center the other day, they did a Sword and Shield drop again, which is like really strange. I didn't confirm it. Like I didn't have a chance to actually get in there and check, but that's what I heard. Friendly scalpers, if there are, the game shops are frequent, are hostile towards scalpers. The goal is to get a shiny alpha. Sarah, you should go watch Carly May later today. Carly May is doing, she's got, I think, 10, if I'm not mistaken, 10 shiny alphas that are available in MMOs. So obviously there's some other shiny alphas that you can get that are a little bit harder to get than MMOs. Or a little bit, not harder, but just a little bit more difficult, I guess is the right word. 8 now. So you should go watch because the method that she uses to find some of these is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's pretty mathematically driven and you can get a good amount of them. It's not a good party. It's like the random kids party your mom makes you go to because she works with the kid's parent. Exactly. It's not a good party. I gotta sneeze. Hang on. Finkelstein. So yeah, you should just go check it out. Was it Legends of Arceus that shiny booster introduced? No. Shiny odd boosts have been around for a long time. Like you've been able to boost shiny since Gen 5 to a certain extent. What name again? Carly May, the one right above you in chat. Go check her out. She streams at like 1 p.m. Eastern and it's at Carly_May. Can you do it in these games? Do what, Jeff? Shiny boosting? No, not in this one. You can. You might be able to do Masuda method in. No, Masuda is Gen 5. Nope. Static odds. You know it's not a good party? The one they make you go to at school where there are clearly low budgets. True. I hate low budget parties. LBPs. Can't have an LBP. No one wants that. All right, nothing on the Darkrai. Nothing on the Deoxys. At Carly_May. That's the one. Go check her out. Go find her. Thought Masuda was in Gen 2. No, Gen 2 is a completely different breeding mechanism. Gen 2 actually like checks out shiny lineage, essentially. So like if a parent was shiny, there's a lower odds of your of the offspring being shiny. You can lower it as low as 1 in 64 with proper stuffs. Danish Chicken, what's up? 80s/90s work parties for families were awkward. You were not born in the 80s or 90s. I guarantee that you were born post 9/11 and you're just putting on a persona here. I'm telling you, we all feel it. We all know it. Darkrai's your favorite Mon? Well, guess what? Here we go. Carly_May. Wow. Pretty good. That's pretty genius. That's a good day. How to witness the best instant karma with a scalper being beaten up by a single father. Well, scalper shouldn't be beaten up. There's no reason for enacting violence against someone who's not breaking any laws. How long are you going to do this? Until I find it. Not today. Today, a couple hours, but until I find it. Found an Instagram page that reviews old clothing catalogs. Interesting. You don't just get to beat people up because you don't like what they're doing. I like the videos of scalpers' carts getting nabbed when they aren't looking. That's what I do like. Watched my whole shift if you did working from 3 to 11 today. Dang. That's a decent shift. I used to work 1 to 9 and I loved that. 3 to 11 is early to late though. Unless it's 3 p.m. to 11, in which case like that's much easier. Okay. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. All right, here we go. I got lots of numbers on the screen right now. These numbers are making me thirsty. A lot of numbers. A lot of numbers. A lot of sap. We got 887. We got 4653. We got 6494. Lots of numbers. Usually my shift is like 6 to 3. It's pretty normal. Found and pressed a big shiny button. I like big buttons. Nice. Yeah, Carly does some amazing alpha hunts, and we'll show you how to get one. Not with ease, but with relative ease, because it's still extremely difficult and relatively complex. You can figure it out, and it's not that bad. But yeah, you'll learn a lot, and you'll find probably the best ways to maximize getting alphas. My shift from blank to blank being unemployed is hard. It is probably very hard. Hopefully, you get out there, start finding jobs. Usually 6 to 3. It's good till they converted everyone to 3 to 11. 3 to 11 is, oh man, I think I did it again. 3 to 11 is a bummer. 889 is what I need to be at, not 891. Man, I'm such a, dang it, and I hit the wrong button again. All right, there we go. I'm such a slob, such a lazy slob. Here we go. Shops are frequent have rules that are assigned on the door only to per customer on the Elite Trainer Box. Scalper started by threatening violence. It deserved the gestures alone. I mean, I still don't advocate for that, but love 311. Their music is bangers. Love a good 311. What's up, Dante? How you doing? It's a store's responsibility to kick someone like that out. It's not an individual's responsibility to attack another person. That's stupid. Okay, let's see. I go back to work in 2 weeks after having a baby. That's so crazy. Good for you, though. For you. Proving it can be done. Maybe maternity leave isn't necessary. Jeez, I got to be honest with you, man. I'm just reading your messages because I have no idea what you're talking about. I am so far removed from whatever this conversation is about that I'm just kind of nodding, smiling, nod. Thinking about changing my name to Grim? You should do it. What song describes Nick of Shinies? That's a good question. Wild Thing. I don't know. I don't know what 311 is, and I don't know what wee woo means. I'm just telling you. I am so far away from this pop culture reference that I'm honestly failing the connection. Let's see. Uncontrollable adolescent. Wild Child's good. Isn't 311 like America's 911 in Canada? No, 311 is information everywhere you go. 911 is the exact same thing here. The only place that I think that I know that it's different is in the UK. It's 111 or 999, which is really both terrible ideas. I'm in a situation where I'm supposed to be the employee removing an abhorrent customer, but it's so hard I felt terrified. Yeah, I mean, it's not really your job either. It's management or security's job. Didn't expect an IC to have to remove a customer unless you are the manager, in which case then yeah. Mr. Mark, sorry for my transgressions. It's okay. Now it's all clear. 000 here in Aussie Land. Yeah, the same number 3 times doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I do that in my pocket all the time. 999 and 111 UK is where I am. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, see, to me, that just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. They really should make 911 more numbers so that you can't accidentally dial it. Just be like 97542 3879 455 5214 333 677 127 458 7734 192 267 11. And then that way, you would not ever accidentally call it. And when you're in an emergency, you'd be like, oh man, I got to get some help. Time to call 926. And then like you'd have a jingle for all 17 digits of the emergency services. It was essentially security, but they didn't want to pay for security. So I was officially an asset protection team manager. Ah, nice. Loss prevent. Love it. Normally I don't advocate for violence either, but I got to witness something out of the norm at the shop. I sit in game shop with the Zaxby sandwich, entertaining but sad. Yeah, there you go. 99. It's 999 or 911 or 112. 112 is the European emergency number. 111 is non-life-threatening emergency. Assist scream. Help Yelp. Help Yelp's a good one. There's non-emergency, which is full length. There's actual emergency here in the States. Very different for every state. Huh. They had a 911 because kids consume so much American content these days. I tell you what. I tell you what. I tell you what. Yeah, Dane's Chicken. We're getting there, baby. We're going to hit that goal. It's dumb and complicated. Make it one number. Just one. Just one. All right. So 60 Darkrai. We'll get probably about 100 Darkrai an hour, I think. Probably about 100 an hour. It's pretty good. So 80 hours? 80 hours to odds? That's a lot of horse. A lot of horse. Hey, what's up, Sen? Good to see you. You know about computer internet stuff, right? I've heard Wi-Fi 7 is becoming the new standard and Wi-Fi 8 is set to roll out in 2028. That wouldn't surprise me. Wi-Fi 6 has been out for a long time. And when I had my internet ran, the guy ran a Cat 6 cable instead of a Cat 5 cable because he says that that's going to be coming soon and it's better to just have it ready to go. So that wouldn't surprise me. Hearing that out loud makes you not want a shiny hunt. Yeah, I know. Isn't that crazy? Too much. I'm bringing 6E back. Do it. And then proceed to get out of here. I'm bringing 6E back. Yeah. Elevated jail. Elevated. High. Lifted. I don't know. If we get to 6,500, I'll stop eating my cinnamon roll and give it to my coworker. No, you won't. Like that hat. Where can I get it? Totally not promoting the Discord in the shop. That's a great question. If you like this hat or any of the other potential merch offerings that you can find, you can head to my Discord. ! Discord will drop you a link. And then you can find the merch shop details where you can go and purchase anything that you'd like. You just submit an order form and then I'll be directly in contact with you so that you don't have to pay any additional processing fees. Yeah, it costs me a little bit more. No, it costs you a little bit less. And, you know, everybody's happy in the end. Best case scenario is that the scalper's bruised, not bleeding. Worst case, both parties are kicked from the shop. Yeah, I think we can move on from this topic. I've told you my feelings on it, and I don't really think there's much more that needs to be said. Nightmare Troop, how you doing? Master Grimm, there we go. I'm assuming you changed your name. Poor cats. I'm still thinking about elevated jail. Might have to play the theme song to help me think. Okay, here we go.
It's time to play the game Stinky Pinky. It's a word game called Stinky Pinky. Everybody in the world, they love Stinky Pinky. It's time to play the game Stinky Pinky. It's a word game called Stinky Pinky. Everybody in the world, they love Stinky Pinky.
Okay, what is elevated jail? Jail. Elevated tall. Slammer. I don't know what. Sky jail. No. They have to rhyme. Plateau prison. That doesn't rhyme. Cheese. Prison. Elevated jail sounds like a Lord song. That it does. Prison. Risen prison? I believe it's risen prison. And I just solved the Stinky Pinky. Fantastic. Razzie is killing it with the SPs. Imagine a legendary banana split Pokemon. I could get down with the legendary BSP. Looking forward to using the new Mega Evolutions Legends and I can say which ones are specified to keep things spoiler free. Well, other than the ones that are already known, there's not really any leaks or spoilers that have been confirmed. Risen or Arisen. Okay, I like it. Arisen is pretty good. Arisen Prison makes more sense. Made the name a bit long, but just call me Grim for short. Okay. Spoiler, but I'm looking forward to my friend Mega Malamar. Yeah, kind of cool. Like I said, I've only read one quote-unquote leak, and it's not really anything I'm bummed about because it was just an expectation that I had in general, but I'm happy to see it. So it's good. It actually has nothing to do with shiny hunting either, which is surprising because you would think like my entire life is just obsessed with it. Spoiler, I'm not buying the DLCs for the Megas. Yes, you are. We're all gonna buy the DLCs and we're all gonna complain about it, but we're all gonna do it. It looks like Sheen from that one scene in Jimmy Neutron with a massive head. You mean this scene?
Slap, 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 clap, 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 slap, 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 clap, clap, clap.
Somebody telling me in DMs if they know if the shiny noise is back. No, I have not seen anything other than the confirmations back in October from AJP. Or no, back in June. I guess it wasn't October, it would have been June. But yeah. Confirming that I will never use Mega Evolution again. Because they charge you every time you do. I'm not looking forward to the Mega Evolutions. Yeah, or I am looking forward to the Mega Evolutions. Not going to say which ones, or to specify, keep things spoiler free. Proceeds to say something completely spoiler pilled. Change my name to Diverse Edits instead of DVZ because I do diverse content. Nice. Mega Hallelujah, I'm so excited about it. Mega Hallelujah is pretty sweet. Pretty good one. Hey, 9/11. Here we go. It's crazy that they hit it out of the park with the first game with the overworld shines proceeded and never do it again. Wasn't that in the trailer? No shiny noise in the trailer. I don't know if they even showed any shinies in the trailer. They might have. But, I don't know. And my guess is for the demos that were played in Paris, they probably what am I trying to say here? They probably remove shinies. I mean, Mega Gen 6 starters. Yeah, probably. I mean, I know it was, but it was too vague and could have been related to something else as well. Leaf looks and feels so slow in restart comparison. I mean, they're both really slow, to be honest with you. Just hate them because because Pokemon pain to the point where it just doesn't feel like Pokemon anymore. I mean, that's how most things are, though. Not to like defend Nintendo, because I think what they're doing is kind of egregious on certain levels, but I mean, that's just kind of how things are. Like, nothing is quote unquote good anymore. You know, like games don't come out complete, games come out incomplete, and then they make you pay for the complete game. I don't know. It's only 2 weeks away. People who want to spoil things are wild will be instantly hidden on my channel. Just don't bring a ton of attention to it, Carly. Like, that's going to be the biggest thing. I'm already regretting making that mistake. This is tough. You may either really hate it or really love it. Okay. Chance following. 3. This is a 3-star Stinky Pinky. What is the star rating? How far do we go? Like, honestly, Carly, I wouldn't even mention it. I wouldn't even bring up spoilers. I wouldn't put it in your rules. I wouldn't pin it. I wouldn't do a single thing because people are drawn to that sort of thing. As soon as they see don't do that, they're going to do it. So, yeah. Okay, let's see. Chance following. Following would be like... Following would be like fandom. Is it random fandom? Are you random fandoming me right here in the Best Buy? I feel like I just got random fandomed right here in the Best Buy. I am so good at Stinky Pinky. I am so good at Stinky Pinky. Oh my God, what a game. That's a 3-star. That is a 3-star if ever there was a 3-star. My goodness. Jess, how you darn? Do you need a show? You're so quick with it. I think and stink. I think.
Stinky!
I think the two of you are so in tune with each other. Listen, we just both understand what makes a good SP. You're darn good. Tapioca. I made a really delicious Ninja Creamy last night. I was stoked about it. To be fair, Stinky Pinky would be a great game show now that Pyramid Game is off the air. I mean, the problem is that there are really only so many rhymes. Like, I know that sounds like an insane statement to make, but there really are only so many. The intersection of words that rhyme that also have synonyms is like so abysmally small. I was stunned at how tiny this list is. Hey, what's up, August? How you doing? Freudian task. I try to play games spoiler free, mainly with visual novels like Ace Attorney, but it is hard. Yeah, it is. It is difficult. Just remember, though, like at the end of all of things, if you do in fact happen to get spoiled, you're still going to enjoy the game. You're still going to experience it for the first time. Citrus pudding. Pudding. Citrus. Citrus. Citrus is like lime, orange, tapioca. Pudding is like custard. Custard, flan. Flan. Orange glad. What's up, Blaze? How you doing? Loops! Brokey! Oh my God, look at all the people coming on here. I feel like I'm at a Culver's. You guys are awesome. All right, let's see. What are we thinking about? What are we thinking about here with citrus pudding? Yeah, orange is out. Lemon jello. Lemon jello. What is going on here? What is going on? Carly, I feel like you're going to get me. Culver's just open? Dude, get there right away. It's Curder Burger season. Go get yourself a Curder Burger and never have a regret again. If you guys do not get the Curder Burger, the next time you go to Culver's, you have missed out on everything good in this world. Those patties. Dude, patties are so good, but honestly, the Curder Burger is a game changer. One of the best fast food things I've ever had. What it do, Froggy? Man, we're just trying to get ourselves some mythies here. Back to dual mythical hunts is pretty insane, but I'm living for it. I'm a man of the culture. Any Pokemon game has to have good music. Ace Attorney has good. Some Sonic games have good music. What about like Sonic Adventure 2 Battle? Greatest soundtrack of all time. Yeah, like I'm struggling with this SP. I'm from Oklahoma. We don't have a Culver's. That's a bummer. But you guys do have Oklahoma onion burgers, so that's pretty good too. Billy, what's up? Good to see you. Okay, citrus pudding. Citrus. Never had a Culver's because our state doesn't really have anything other than the generic chains. It's a bummer. You guys should just make a drive to Culver's. What are we thinking about here? Citrus pudding. How do I get into the mind of Carly May for this one? Pudding is weird over there. This might be real stinky. Oh, pudding is different. Like Yorkshire pudding. Those are puddings, but they're not really puddings. Carly, are we talking British pudding or American pudding? I have one Culver's. It's an hour drive worth it. I finished Nobody Wants This last night. It's both hilarious and wholesome, and even Hubs likes it, which is surprising. I'm telling you, it's where it's at. We stand Sasha for days. New season's coming out. I tell you what, can't wait. Talking tapioca or some bread thing. Yeah, that's a good point. Juice mousse. Juice mousse could be it. Juice mousse could be the answer. Citrus and juice is like a stretch, but I could see juice mousse being the answer. Hey, take care, Jeff. Have a great night, man. I hope the rest of work is awesome. And we'll talk to you hopefully Monday. Rice pudding. It's a regional dialect thing. I'm 40% sure Carly made a typo and I was too embarrassed to say anything. There's no way. You'll never get it. Okay. Carly, I will admit defeat on the Stinky Pinky, but that doesn't mean everybody else in chat has. But I have admitted Stinky Pinky defeat after immediately just touting about how I'm the best Stinky Pinky player of all time. Which, you know what? Even the greats have losses. Michael Jordan didn't win every game. Even the best fall down sometimes. Remember Howie Day? We talked about colliding. You guys, we were just 3 subscribers away from 65 hundo. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. Also, thank you guys as well. I meant to mention this. If anybody here has watched any of my YouTube shorts that I've been putting out, I really appreciate y'all. I've been trying to put a little bit more content out there. It's Pomelo Jello. Oh, Pomelo Jello's a good one. Tangelo Jello? Is it Tangelo Jello? Is it Tangerine? I don't know. It's time for me to work as a VTuber / VTuber agent. Wish me luck. I'm going to need it because I'm getting schedules for myself this month. Nice. Time for me to get to work as a VTuber agent. So you're doing full time? But yeah, thank you guys for watching my my shorts. I genuinely appreciate it. I just have been trying to put out a little bit more. We are really getting close to 1 million views on the channel, which is kind of my current like white whale right now. And then orange porridge, stretch rhyme, but it's good. It's a stretch rhyme, but it is good. Hey, what's up, Marcus? How you doing? Good to see you, bud. Orange porridge is like, your eyebrows are so pointy they could kill someone. They could kill someone. Get them out of here.
Get him out of here! Get out!
Both the talent and the agent. Nice. Orange Dorange. Dingus. That's exactly what we just did there. Mellow Jello. Mellow, not really like related to citrus though, right? Like that's our thing. Stretch rhyme. What's up, Amber? What you doing? Amber, you live today? You rocking and rolling? Are you streaming later? Wow, it's been an hour. An hour of research. My goodness. I wasn't live. What did you say in the last few seconds? I said, did you see the answer? I did. I said it's a stretch rhyme. I said it's good. I said it's good, but it's a stretch rhyme. I'm giving it to you. It was a good Stinky Pinky, but it was a stretch. Take it up with Eminem. I will bring it directly to the magistrate. Gotta go on earlier because I gotta end earlier today. Like what time? Like from whence are you beginning? Technically, I can overwork myself by overstimulation or if I'm completely exhausted from the night before wanting to fall asleep. I mean, just remember, if it's not your full-time job, streaming should be fun. It shouldn't be a job. If it is your full-time job, then like it needs to be hard. But if not, where'd you go? Those boomerangs on your forehead? I didn't know they made them so small.
Get him out of here!
Didn't know that we were being so rude. My goodness. Marshy. Setting up now, so within the 15. Oh, okay. I will not be quitting in the 15, but I'll be quitting soon after the 15-ish. I had to get this hunt set up, but now that it's set up, it's so easy to just like jump between hunts. It's actually kind of nice. And now my ghosts actually make sense next to the sub count. They make sense once a year. All right, we are at 115 total checks for Darkrai. I feel like something's wrong, but maybe not. Like it just seems to be working. Trying to make Twitch affiliates is something I have to work on. Nice. How was your birthday? It was really good. Yeah, it was really, really nice. I officially own my first pair of Lululemon clothes, which is like a big deal. It's a big deal. It's a big deal over here. I'm a big Lululemon hater, and now I own something. So besides that, I'm going to head out and get the schedule set and fall asleep. Sounds good. Good luck. Lululemon. Lululemon. The most racist clothing company that exists, but I do own a pair now. So, you know, these are the real deal. They're running shorts, but they're really comfortable, and they fit great. But yeah. And then I also got I got some nice. I need the tee. Are they tight? No, they're like loose running shorts. Mewtwo, am I surprised? What am I surprised about? The owner of Lululemon named it that so that it would be difficult for Asian immigrants to pronounce. Very bad person. Clothes are really comfortable though. And like he's not in charge anymore. But they could change the name. But now they have brand recognition. So yeah. I don't know. Tough thing. About the years ago and I forgot. It's gross. Actually, no, it isn't. This world, that's what I'm saying. Imagine naming a store like Nuclear Clothing so that Southern white men couldn't pronounce it. Hang on. When I make a joke like that, I gotta have this on tap. When I make jokes like that, I gotta stop with the Seinfeld thing, and I instead gotta have this. Because I think like that's like a better representation of how I just nay-nayed on the hose. Stunted on them hose right here in the chat. Anklet droop. Anklet droop. Anklet droop. I didn't know anklet had a I didn't know anklet had a synonym. You'll actually make jokes about your eyebrows. I feel like they match the carpet. Oh my god. Alex, this room has laminate vinyl plank in it. Laminate vinyl. Unfortunately. So they can't match. Is this stream PG or PG-13? It's PG. Can't believe you got the daily 3-star. I know, I crushed the daily 3-star, but I'm struggling here with the just this one. Anklet droop. So droop would be sag. Like sag would sag, and I don't know about anklet. If you catch a shiny Darkrai, will you shave your beard and mustache and keep a new haircut? I mean, my haircut's going to be the same for the rest of my life, unfortunately. No changes there. If I catch shiny Darkrai, sure. No, Poketrainer Carl, not in here. Thanks, though. You say words like the farming tool. Oh, yeah, I can do what I want. It's my channel. Rules for me, not for thee. It's that simple. I am not as restricted as you guys are. It's kind of like how like a parent will say, don't say that word. And they're like, but mommy, you say it all the time. Literally 1984. Literally 1984. Opposite shiny Cresselia, Philippines. That is correct. Well, that's a W for the chat. Challenge accepted by shinies. There we go. Dubs. If I get a Darkrai, I will shave my beard and mustache. That scalp seems quite restricted. I don't understand how. Talk to me, Yasser. How is my scalp restricted? If anything, it's freer because it doesn't have all that hair on it. Everyone enjoys Stinky Peeking now before New York Times buys it out, locks it behind a paywall, and shows you an ad before you can play. True. True. Shave upon catching shiny Darkrai. Oh, only today. Once I catch shiny, I mean, eventually I'm going to catch it. But we got to catch it today. You won't shave your eyebrows at 100K? Yeah, I'd shave my eyebrows at 100K. 100,000 subscribers, I'd shave my eyebrows right here, right on the camera. Right on the live. Let it breathe, brother. Embrace the bald. No, my hat's like my Siggy thing, though, dude. I wore my hat even before I was bald. The hat's where it's at. This is the signature. This is the signature clothing line. They will never go back the same? Yeah, they will. I asked that a few days ago and you said no. Well, I was wrong. If I get to 100K, I'll do it. Are you selling merch by chance? I would love that hat. Oh my God, Froki, that's a great question. If you go to the Discord, Okay, there's a couple hats right now. There's a couple hats for sale. I do a merch drop every month. The hat is the reason you went bald. No, it isn't. It's happening before the hat. You want a hint for either or both words? Give me a hint for anklet. That's the one that's really given me the business. Droop, I can figure out. Seen the new SIR Mega Charizard? I have. It's going to be the chase card of the generation. Merch orders, yeah. So if you go in there and you type, well, if you go, there's also a store. You should be able to see like all the stuff currently. There's like there is a hefty inspired hat, and then there's some shirts, and then there's some mugs, and then there's some stuff. So you just put the order together and then fill out the form by doing /merch, and then I get it ordered and sent to you. It's pretty easy. And then I will invoice you for the old payment. It's pretty good. Once the payment comes in, order gets sent, I ship it to you, and then you have your stuff. It's a little bit cheaper than drop shipping, but still like not quite as cheap as like printing a bunch sort of thing. Hint, 80s pop band. Anklet. '80s pop band. That's for anklet. This is tough. This is a tough one. This is a toughie. This is a toughie. FT DM'd me the correct answer. Did he figure it out without the hint? I'd have to be smart. 80s pop band with hint. Okay. Anklet. I don't want to Google synonyms for anklet. That's like a bracelet around your ankle. Chain. 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 Hey, thanks so much, Slowpoke. Have a great weekend. Sorry, I'm just so hung up on this SP. Chain. Group. Good luck on both. Close to over with Deoxys. We got a little bit. So we still got a little bit to go. Or just over half. Are hat sizes by number sizes, or no? They're all one size fits all. Like they're not snapback, or they're not fitted. They're snapbacks. Every hat's a snapback that's on there right now. Anklet, bracelet, ET. Okay, so jewel, jewelry. How long will your run be tomorrow? I'll probably do somewhere between 15 and 20. I don't know. Kilometers, not miles. Somewhere between 15 and 20. I don't know yet. Somewhere in there. I'll probably do a shorter one today, like a 7 or 8 today, and then probably 15 to 20 tomorrow. Razzie, I might have to towel this one, dude. I don't know. My brain is not figuring this one out. I think I'm so hung up on anklet and bracelet. Chain. I'm gonna Google 80s pop bands and see if any of them stand out. I'm gonna start there. '80s pop band Reno 911. Bangle and dangle. You got me with the bangle dangle. My goodness. That is so good. That is so good. Bangle dangle is an insane, absolutely insane Stinky Pinky. My goodness. I just got bangle dangled on my own stream. That's crazy. That is a crazy event that just took place. Hit him with the bangle dangle. That is, I just got torched with a good BD. Top 10 all time. That's absolutely up there. That was good. I have one, but it's inappropriate, so I can't do it. Bummer. I'll DM it to Razzie. And Hefty. We should just do DAs on stream and Stinky Pinky each other for that's just it. That's just it. Every DA, one of us has to come up with a Stinky Pinky, and you have to try and see if you can get the other person and me, but I won't get it. Okay. I'm just telling you, it's inappropriate. I'll send it to all of you, but you just have to know that it's inappropriate. That's just you're doing this to yourselves. Stinky Pinky each other is a wild sentence. The band of Bengals is plural. I made dangles present tense, but since the band was not part of the original SP, the S's were unnecessary. I'm certain you've sent worse. I don't think so. I mean, I probably have, but still, I'm excited to see who can figure out this one. Hefty crushed it. Hefty just all over it. I mean, took Hefty not even 10 seconds. Not even 10 seconds to solve this one. Just absolutely destroyed it. Nice one. Nice one. Great job, Hefty. I'm super proud of you. That is so good. So dumb. Wow. It's right in my wheelhouse. I mean, that was a fastball right down the middle on pitch 2. My goodness. Thank you so much, Tervon Jackson, for subscribing. I really appreciate that. We got just 3 more to go, y'all. We're crushing it. Great day. It's a great day. See Carly May. Carly May crushing it. Carly May coming through. We got Hefty with the #1 place. We got Carly May coming in second. My goodness. Catching spooky themed Pokemon today? I just figured, you know, since it is the old October, let's crush it. Let's get through it. Let's do the whole thing. Let's get some scaries. I am stumped. Okay. I'll give you a hint for the second word. It's an internet term more than anything. God, that's so funny, Hefty. Carly not being far behind is pretty good too. See, what about Jess? My God. Number adds Rotom to the scary list. They really should. The ghost of appliances past. Not gonna get it. Just get it too. No, Jess did not get it. Second word isn't the obvious one you're thinking of. It's true. That is true. Crystal, thank you so much for 21 months. Hype. Nice. And also, Crystal, thank you for introducing me to a new streamer yesterday. I was watching you for a little bit, and then I saw your raid. I was lurking while I was playing a little bit of the Valley, and then I saw your raid, and it was just like perfectly timed. So I got a new subscription. That was a really great raid. It was cool seeing someone with like a lower sub count have almost 100 viewers in there. You guys, you and I forget who the other person was, but you did some good work. That was great. Really cool. 81% battery. Good. Okay, I forgot we started Deoxys at. I think it was 40. I forget what we started Deoxys at. Let me see if I can figure that out. Deoxys began at 45.91, oddly enough. So 45.91, and we're at 47.27. So about 130, and this started at 820, so about 150. So we're outpacing Deoxys with Darkrai. So it's kind of nice. These are both going to take forever, but I even tried to guess that notification threw me off because of timing. Cooper Valish is great. Also plays Pokemon. Nice. Yeah, it's awesome. It's good. It's always good having a new. He got it. He got it. He's on board. The kid is on board. I see the typing. And through the roof, he got it. That right there. That's Mapper. That right there, crushing it. There it is. There it is. I figured all the O's were not him being a ghost. Nice. You love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. Cool. So in a typical Darkrai live stream, we're going to end up getting a decent amount of checks. Probably close to 200. So we're looking at about 40 lives to get close to odds. Insert eyebrow joke here. Love it. Love to see it. Love to see it. What's up, Den Leader? How you doing? Love to see it. Pretty good. Pretty good. Love supporting smaller channels for sure.
Thank you.
To Koro.
Yo.
Dropping a $2 make you hollow. What up, brother? Good to see you. Thank you so much for dropping a little bit of dono in the chat. Let's get some hype. Yeah, not too bad. Let's give Razzie a hand. Listen. In that kind of contest, I hear Razzie's the type of guy that finishes first, third, and fourth. He's a true competitor. What a pineapple. How you doing? Good to see you. Nobody beats. It's like everybody loves Raymond. Nobody beats Razzie. And then in smaller little brackets, better than Razzie. Did I get it? Let me check. Jess has done it. We've got a 4 for 4 right now coming in. Start streaming Legends Arceus again. 8 tips for finding shinies on a fresh file. Research completion for sure. Get your research completed. Get it to level 10. Especially if you're doing like a shiny only playthrough. 100%. Did my first one. You crushed it. Absolutely crushed it. I'm glad that that's what it took to get you there. It's just that absolutely horrible thing, but we made it through. That's the worst part, is that there are a lot of Stinky Pinkies that are a little bit less than appropriate. Stinky Pinky's so good. What a great game. How can we turn this into an app? What a SP debut. That's what I'm saying. How can I turn this into a website? Just getting decks complete again. Found shiny Geodude my first day. So awesome. Didn't used to be like this. Took an arrow to the knee. Stinky Pinky Ranker. Just an entire Ranker suite. Just a suite of Ranker. All right. You love it. You truly do love to see it. I like when I start my stream at the minute that I intend to. Like, because right now it's 8:21 and my stream says 1 hour and 21 minutes exactly, and that's just a really satisfying feeling. All right, so this would knock off 2 big ones from the mythical list. These are big dogs, and then eventually I got to play through Emerald so that I can go for the Mew on Faraway Island. But like, these would be the big dogs. And then I got Shaman, which is going to require a factory reset of my Switch, which is not really a big deal. Mewtwo, thank you so much for subbing. Now we're just 2 away. You're amazing. I love Platinum. Platinum's awesome. So I also could hunt Shaman in Platinum if I don't want to. If I don't want to factory reset my Switch, but I really don't know if there's an issue to factory resetting. I've been loving soft resets and Sword and Shield again. I got Armar and 94 checks. That's amazing. Are you doing, so you're doing like static spawns then? Carly, now's the time really to do Arceus. Because the Switch 2, the resets are so much faster. Like you're cutting the time by literally 33%. Awesome. Wow.
Sauce,
30 months.
Charm shiny.
30 months of making the sauce awesome. Dude, thank you so much, Froki. Let's get some hype in the chat for 30 months. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing. All right, here we go. Sword and Shield resets are so much quicker. They are. They are very much quicker. It's only one per save file, though. I think it's true. Yeah. Oh, the code. Yeah. If you were lucky enough to get a code. How do you do a soft reset on Switch 2? I mean, the same way. You just close the game out and come back. It's not really technically a soft reset. I have a 4-star Stinky Pinky. Okay, I'm gonna say F to my shiny file and beeline straight for Arceus if I want to stick with it for a while. You mean your BDSP one? That's tough. Slothful Legend. Slow Bro. Lazy. What's up, Christian? Lazy. Slothful. Nexon, what's going on? Oh, Froki, don't worry about it, man. I'm just stoked that you're here. And thank you I saw your order come through, so I'll get that sent out to you. What it's going to require is I'll send you like a invoice thingy, and then you just pay it via credit card. And once that's paid, I just push the order through. It's super easy. Let's see. I wanted to do double soft resets using Shield, but I couldn't handle how slow it was. I could get 3 resets on the Switch too, while just about getting 1 on the Switch. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. They're that fast on Switch too. Like the game loads that quickly. I really got to test that. Playing Platinum because I was so close to finishing it when I first got this game. Never mind, it doesn't rhyme. Gotta have rhymes. If we don't have rhymes, what do we have? So fast? Okay, that's awesome. I need to do that as well. 3 per minute, Carly. That's a wormhole hunt. If you really can... Oh, no. You didn't necessarily say per minute. But if it is in a minute, that is a wormhole hunt. And those are... Like, that makes me want to do static reset spawns. Because wormhole hunts are very low-key, very easy, very... Like, I would watch streams of people doing that, honestly. If it is really that fast. Like, 3 a minute is nuts. I don't... Like, again, I'm assuming that you said a minute, but I used to be able to get, like, 1 in a minute on the Switch 1, so... Gotta be close. You're both Shiny Anti-Deoxys and Darkrai. It's true. Okay, hang on. Fragment Trip. Well, I got Jess's. Okay, Jess's is gone. Razzy's there. Okay, I'll focus on Hefty's right now because okay, Fragment would be like a fracture or a shard. Trip would be... Fragment would be like a shard or a fracture, fragment, be a piece. Chip slip. Chip. Oh, trip could be fall or stumble. Like a chip slip. Oh, I was looking for, but it works. Okay, so stumble, tumble. Fragment. Splice. Crumble tumble? Is it crumble tumble? Crumble tumble's a good one too. Fundle bundle. Detachable dual screen patent for the Switch 2? No. Like potential 3DS virtual console? Is that what people are... Or is that what people are presuming? Crumble stumble. Crumble stumble. A good one. That's a good one. Hey, what's up, Samir? Okay, so now we're going back to Razzy's. Razzy has Slothful Legend. Legend would be boss. Legend would be like Legend came back from school. Nice. Legend. I mean, Legend could be tale. Legend could be like a tale or a story. One check every 14 seconds. Yeah, so that's three. That's almost 4 a minute if you're right on it. That's faster than a wormhole hunt. That's like 5 streams per Pokemon. That's nothing. I'm gonna probably start doing some Sword and Shield hunts again. That's so cool. I hadn't even thought about it. I hadn't even thought about doing Sword and Shield hunts on Switch 2. Okay, what are we thinking here? Slothful Legend. Because like I think Legend, and it could be like a tail, it could be like something that is a legend. And then Slothful is like lazy or slow. I was gonna say slow bro. Like, guess you really love Pokemon? I do. Can't believe I lost my sword save data. How did that happen? Maxin, what's going on? It's not very good. I think Legends throw it off on DM. Have to see if it's good. Yeah, I definitely love the idea of. I definitely love the idea of doing Sword and Shield resets. Soft resetting static spawns. Yeah, so like game loads thing is there. And there's so many of those. Oh my god, especially now like the DLCs added so many static spawns, and based on date and time, I mean there's got to be hundreds of them. How many shinies do you have? I have 530, but people in the chat like Hefty has a complete living dex. Carly is about 75% done with a complete living dex. Are you doing it in Leaf? What are you doing in Leaf Green? Soft resetting for Deoxys. I got Deoxys in the top left corner, and then I got Darkrai down here in the bottom right. Hey, what's up, Clover? How you doing? Just as human. Slothful Legend. Slothful Legend. Slothful would be like, I'm thinking lazy or slow or like that. Howdy. Well, howdy. Well, how do you do? That is amazing. Don't ever doubt yourself. Okay, so this has got to be a good one. So nice to have that. To have what? Leaf Green? You can get loose copies for around $80, which isn't terrible. I mean, it's just you got to think of it like paying for a new game. And then the Game Boy Operator is such a cool device. Whenever they do runs of them, like I'm honestly thinking about getting a second one so that I can do some dual hunts with some of these because it is such a cool tool. Out of Torterra, Infernape, or Empoleon, Torterra. Shiny. So you use the Aver Media Capture card? I do. Yeah. I do. Yeah. I have it built right into my PC. Okay, what Razzie, this one, you're stumping me twice, and you said this was an easy one or a light one. I think you said it was a 1-star. I mean, baby boomers be like, my name is Jack. I guess so, Samir. Fun fact, in Pokemon Coliseum, the Smeagol is default shiny, having a red paintbrush tail. No, actually in Gen 2, in Gen 2 Smeagol, I guess that would have been Gen 3, but in Gen 2, red was the base for the shiny, and then for the Pokemon, and then they changed it so that the shiny was green, I believe. They flipped it. 2-star but fun. Legend. Who is... Stinky Peaky Gen would just be something you stick one word in, it gives you a synonym and a word that rhymes with it, and then whatever rhyming word you pick, synonyms for that as well. It wouldn't be that hard. It's just you have, like, AI is not very good at making lists of things that, like, it's not really good at making things that rhyme well. How are you doing these shiny hunts? I have one on my Nintendo 3DS, and the other one is on a Game Boy Operator device. So I'm playing on legitimate hardware. You have it built into your PC? Yeah. It's not a USB capture card. It's a PCIe. So it goes right into my computer, and then it has 2 outputs directly under my graphics card, and then it runs the same way, but it's built in, so it's not a USB device. And I also have a USB device. Google rhymes with purple, and I audibly laughed out loud. That's what I'm saying. How'd you get the items to get to the events? Well, since the items are no longer accessible, but the shiny is legitimate if you got the items, I don't think that it makes any sense for Nintendo to keep things behind any sort of timeline or anything like that. If a game exists and if an item exists, it should just be accessible. And so I just gave it to myself. I feel good about it. Do you have Coliseum or XDO? Oh, you're not talking to me. So I just gave myself the event. Crumble apparently rhymes with purple. Thank you, Google Overlords. Thank you so much. Modder. I hardly know her, actually. Eyebrow joke. Nice, Requiem. How you doing? Razzie, I don't know. I don't know again. Slothful. Did I have any of the words right? Like I said lazy and I said slow. Were either of those words right? We'll do it that way. I won't ask for a hint. I'll just say, am I? No. Okay. So laggy. Charizard, Venusaur, Blastoise. Charizard. What's the other thing you use to play older games? Game Boy Operator. It's a device by Epilogue. I have a box for it here. Basically, it looks like this. And so you can put Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, and Game Boy Original cartridges into it. Back up your save file. So if you take it and then go play it on your device, you can just play it right there. Like it's literally grab and go. It's kind of cool. So your save files just kind of transfer. Is the words that rhyme really well. Thanks so much, Tristan. I appreciate you. Takes SP to another level. What's the most expensive TCG y'all have at the moment, graded or not? Charizard from 151. Get a Cyndaquil, Totodile. Next, and we're going to stop this. I can't answer every single Pokemon. Thank you, though. I appreciate you wanting to find all those things out, but yeah. Stop is making me way happier than it should. I can't believe I can't figure this out. DB Hunts, thank you so much, man. Pick my old Game Boy cartridge batteries. Maybe you can put. Doesn't matter. With the Game Boy Operator, you can play them even with dead batteries. You just can't transfer the save over once it's done, but the battery doesn't matter. Eyebrows looking like seagull wings. Get out of here.
Now get the hell out of here.
No, Marcus, I honestly don't even remember what it was. PokeRanker.com is a great website if you want to rank Pokemon. It is. It's one of the greatest websites ever. PokeRankr.com. Help you find out who all your favorite Pokemon are. Yeah. Crystal is super, super easy. And honestly, I would call your local game shop. Some of them do battery replacements. So if you ever did want to replace the batteries, it's usually like $5. Let's see. What do we need? I'm trying to figure this out. Slothful. Legendary. Legend, not legend. Like legend as in, no, legend could also be like an index. A legend could be like an index or a, like we could be looking at that. Key. A legend could be a key. Slow key. What rhymes with key? Angry Birds, get out of here. Deported.
Get him out of here! Get out!
I wonder who I should have it graded. Moderately played. Honestly, like, that card's probably not going to be worth a whole lot if it's moderately played, because you're not going to get a 10, and really 6s, 7s, and 8s don't really matter a whole lot over raw. So I would look at the companies and see which slab you like the most. I would honestly go with Tag if it was just for like a personal collection and not ever for value or resale, because Sabrina's Gengar First Edition with some damage is not going to go back to your other thought process for Legend. Okay, Angry Birds. I already kicked you out of here. Guy whose name I can't read because it's in a language I don't speak. By your eyebrows being pointy and then deleted it. Oh, he got tossed. Slothful, lawful. No, slothful is the word. So you can't have slothful again. Slothful is slow, is laggy, is lazy, is... When since you played Pokemon? Since I was about 4. 5. It's 5. I don't know, since I was old enough to play it, since it came out, basically. Pokemon Yellow was my first game, so whenever Pokemon Yellow was released, basically then. I gave up. I'm about there. I shouldn't be. Legend. Legends of the Fall. Legend. Said lazy and slow, and those are not it. So laggy is not it. Ungrade is around 300 USD, while PSA 10 is 6K. Yeah, and if it's moderately played, it's not going to get a 10. So what's a 6, 7, or 8? What's a 5, 6, 7, and 8? How about another SP with the same result? Okay. Eyebrows looking like DeLorean doors. That's hilarious. You're out of here. Yeah, probably going to get kicked off YouTube. That's bad. That's an insane. That is actually an insane one. Yo, Breedy, what's up? Off. Frozen God. Frozen God. Frozen God. Legend. God. What's going on with you and YouTube? Or did I hear something wrong? Oh no, nothing's going on with me and YouTube. Me and YouTube are great. Why is this one so difficult? Legend and God. Frozen would be slothful. I was behind on stream, so if you answered my question, what was your question? How do you connect the Game Boy operator? Oh, just USB-C. Just USB-C. Or actually USB-A, USB-C to USB-A inactive statue. I feel like I'm going to be so mad at myself, man. My brain cannot figure this one out. Inactive. Watch the language, Samir. I don't know what you're even talking about. Standby motionless star. Pole, star, motionless star. Stuck. What's your first Pokemon? Pikachu, technically. Stuck. Trapped. Stable Fable. Is it Stable Fable? This is hurting my. This is like I actually have like a brain ache. How long have you been shiny hunting Darkrai? 1,022 checks. I don't know. I started a while ago and I'm just picking it back up. I'm tossing the towel, guys. I have no idea. I genuinely am just like, I'm lost. My brain is not firing on the cylinders that I want my brain to fire on here. This is bad. What are we thinking? Give me some good news here. Who actually likes candy corn? I love it. I love it. And it's so unbelievably bad for you. Never look up what's in a candy corn or you will regret your life. Carly, any final guesses? Carly has not been in chat for like 10 years. What are the shiny odds on Leaf Green? Shiny odds on both of these are 1 in 8,192. I don't like the candy corn pumpkins though, but I do like candy corn. All right, so this is actually pretty cool. So this will be 4,775 and this will be 1,025. So this brings us to 4,800 today, or 5,800, which is pretty awesome actually. So we got our last check on both. When did Pokemon Platinum release? 2009. Okay, so we'll do it at the same time. 1 subscriber left. That's true. If you guys have not subscribed, we're 1 away from our goal of 6,500 today, which is pretty awesome. And also, thank you for all the likes on the channel. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got. Let's check these bad boys out. Let's see how we did today, and then we're going to go see my friend Amber. No Darkrai. Hey, what's up, Emil? How you doing? Hi, Anne-Marie. And no Deoxys. Yeah, Razzie, what's the Stinky Pinky before we go? Before I send you guys over, what is it? So first off, a couple big thank yous today. Thank you so much to Crystal for 21 months, Froki for 30 months and buying a couple hats, and Koro for the $2 super chat. That's awesome. Cool. Oh, you want to guess? Okay, then Razzie, send it to me in the DIMS. Need to know in the DIMS. The answer is... So nervous. I don't know. Awful. Let me see if I can Google. Let me see if I can... Thoughtful synonyms. I don't know. Lazy Jay-Z. There's no way that it's lazy Jay-Z. If that is what, oh my God, I'm done. I am retiring. That's ridiculous. That is so ridiculous. Well done. Well done. We're out. Oh, it's not what you said. Oh, okay. Okay. Idol. Wow. Fantastic. Lazy Jay-Z is awesome, but Idol is good. You guys, thank you so much for 6,500 subs. It's awesome. That's so funny. All right, I'm sending you guys to Amber. Thank you so much for being here. We'll talk to you again later. Have a great weekend, and yeah, see you Monday for more of this. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be good.